Worry because you're certainly not alone.
Yeah, we don't have tickets, and you know, bars and clubs, okay, and the Big Easy, they're going to be going to the extremes to make sure that they are ready for the crowds in case you don't have that ticket. Fox News reporter Andrew Perez live in New Orleans.
Andrew, I know I'll be watching the game on TV as well. Are those businesses ready for the big crowds?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're stocking up on things like food, obviously drinks, even plasma screen TVs. The one thing I didn't even think about or realize was that, you know, a lot of these historic balconies that we always see and hear about here in New Orleans, especially down Bourbon Street, well, during big events like the BCS National Championship, they're required to add a lot more support beams underneath just to make sure they don't collapse from all the people coming through. I'm telling you, kickoff starts Monday night, but the party here in New Orleans, that gets going tonight. The big game may be in the Superdome, but the party is happening on the streets of the Big Easy. Thousands that couldn't get their hands on BCS tickets aren't letting that ruin a good time.
People are coming to town because it is the festivity. It is the fun of it. That's the whole part of it.
And that means lots of work for local club and bar owners. After all, the estimated number of visitors is just over 200,000.
Pretty much getting ready, setting up all of the bars, just making sure that everything's stocked and overstocked, making sure we have lots of cold beer.
We've been preparing for 2 weeks now, and now we'll be opening in the morning at 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully we'll have to kick everybody out to clean to reopen.
Like most bars in the area, the Swamp is installing support beams, allowing the historic New Orleans balconies to hold all that extra weight. The bar is adding flat screen TVs, giant projectors, and of course stocking up on drinks for the next few days. The Swamp has been named the official Alabama headquarters for the BCS game, and it's got locals talking tough.
It should make for an interesting crowd. I know that for sure, because a lot of us are LSU fans, so die hard. But you know, we're more than hospitable, especially to a losing team.
Alabama fans are already pouring into the city, many waiting to catch a glimpse of their favorite players. The city ready to host a party during one of the nation's most anticipated college football games in recent memory.
That's what New Orleans is all about. You know, let's say les bon temps roulés, let the good times roll.
There you have it. Now, the bulk of LSU fans, they're expected to get here a little bit closer to the actual game day. I'm telling you, walking around the streets today, you see Crimson everywhere. You hear Roll Tide around every corner. I mean, people are really excited for this. I'm going to have more about that coming up on Fox 10 News at 5 p.m. For now, reporting live in New Orleans, I'm Andrew Perez, Fox 10 News.
All right, Andrew, that one LSU fan not mincing any words there.